Yes, people, how we doing? Hope all is good. Back on the YouTube with another video, and we are getting stuck straight into this with a chest workout today here at RTFIT, the best place to train. Oh yes. So yeah, I'm gonna do chest and triceps today, maybe a little bit of abs, and then I am in the recovery room just in there with Gemma. I've been seeing Gemma for about a year now. She's absolutely amazing when it comes to massage and recovery, so it is definitely needed. I try and see her once a week, so we're going to get some of that on here as well, but we're going to go straight in there, get stuck in with a chest session, then in with Gemma, and then I'll catch up with you for the rest of the day. So got some client check-ins to do, so let's get stuck in. So here we are then, getting stuck straight into the workout. Now, starting on the plate loaded pec fly. I'd already done 2 to 3 warm-up sets on this. Started with just a plate each side, added a 10, did some more reps, added 10, did some more reps, just slowly building up to that working weight. Now, I really like to start on some sort of fly movement, whether it's plate loaded, whether it's the pin loaded pec fly, or cables, or even a dumbbell fly, just any sort of fly movement, because I just think it really opens the chest up. And then when you come on to a pressing movement, you don't need to go as crazy as heavy with the weights, because you've kind of already like pre-exhaust and fatigued the chest. So on here, and it's really handy, Jack come over to help me, one absolute legend, one of the PTs at RTFIT, and he absolutely kills it in the PT space. That's what I love about this gym. Like, you can be training and, you know, someone will see you just squeezing those last few reps out. Just that spot there is perfect, just helping me get those last few. So thank you, brother, for that. So on there, I was doing, like I said, a few warm-up sets, and then I did 4 working sets of around 8 to 10 reps. Then, because I'm trained on my own, I actually like to use this machine as quite a high incline press. As you can see, you can get really low on it, really big stretch at the bottom. On here, I did 1 warm-up set and then just went into 2 working sets of anywhere between 6 and 8 reps. I wanted 8 to 10, and I thought I was feeling strong today, but I wasn't. So I kind of overshot it on the rep range there with the weight. So yeah, that was a little bit heavy for me on the first 2 sets. So I've never actually really trained for strength. I've never actually gone in the gym and physically tried to get stronger. It's just naturally sort of progressed over time, obviously progressive overload and the weights go up, etc. But I've never gone in thinking, right, I need to get strong on this movement. I've always just trained for 1, enjoyment, 2 for feeling, and 3 for aesthetic purposes, really, to try and build some muscle. But I've never physically tried to get stronger on any movement. So on this one, yeah, I'm not actually massively strong in, you know, some compound lifts that you'd probably expect to be strong in. So on here, 2 working sets of anywhere between 6 and 8, and then I did a working set here of around 8 to 10, and then I did another 2 sets of around 12 to 15, just going a bit lighter. So we've done 1 fly movement, we've done 1 pressing movement, and then moving on to the cables, did another fly movement. So most of this workout is actually pretty much, bar 1 exercise, which you'll see at the end, it's all machine based. But I just fancied it today. Fancied just using machines, they connect well. It was one of those sessions where I just wanted to get that mind-muscle connection on point. Here, I'm using the fat grip handles, so a little bit thicker on the handles, which when you're using them, I can't really describe it as such, but I feel like you just get a better connection. That's why you'll see on a lot of my movements as well. You saw it on the plate loaded pec fly, you saw it on that incline press there. I actually have like open palms. I don't usually grab any bars or grip any bars. I am here a little bit, but I'm only sort of loosely holding it, and it just creates much more tension in the muscle that's being used rather than grabbing it and pulling it with your arms. So that's kind of what the thick grips do as well. So on here, I did 2 working sets, anywhere between 10 and 15. And then I jumped on it again for another 2 sets. But on these 2 sets, when I started to fail, which you'll see in a second, I kind of sort of lean over and just get out some more reps and use the body just to force some more out. So this here is a great movement for me. It connects really well every single time. I could just feel on the cables, you can just get a good connection and just keep the positive and the negative nice and smooth, but also just really, really controlled. So yeah, as you can see, when I started to fail, I just sort of went in the bent over position there and just hammered out some more reps, anywhere between like 5 and 8, just to chuck some more in. But you might look like I'm using my body quite a lot, which I am, but I can still feel that in the chest and getting a good connection. So I've done a fly, a press, a fly, going onto another press, again, machine loaded. This machine's wicked. You load the plates at the bottom and it's just got a nice little converge as it comes in. So you've got the 2 different grips there. You've got the narrow grip, so you can hit the tris a little bit more as well. But you've also just got the neutral, the standard grip there, as if he's doing like just a normal seated chest press or like a flat bench press kind of movement. Now, again, I really like this machine, like the incline press, because you can just get such a good range of movement on it. You can get really deep into the rep. By this time in the workout, I was getting pretty fatigued. So as you can see, there's not a great deal of weight on there. And on here, I did 4 working sets of anywhere between 10 and 15. As you can see, really struggling there on that last rep to get it out. So kind of failed, which is what we want. That's what we're seeking. We're seeking failure. Now on to the last exercises then. So I had done 2 presses, 2 flies. I just wanted to finish the chest off a little bit. So I went onto the pin loaded, pec fly, and just keeping super, super still. As you can see, the chest is up, the shoulders are back, palms are open, letting all of that work be put into the chest. Now, I actually did this as a superset. So on here, I was getting anywhere between 10 and 15 reps, really trying to squeeze that in, bringing the elbows in, trying to bring the wrists in together. On the last few reps, form probably is going to go a little bit, and you can see I'm probably going to use my body just to chuck that last little bit in there, which is not a problem. I can still feel that in the chest. And then moving straight onto a flat bench as a superset. And again, as you can see, really, really light. But I was aiming somewhere for around the 20 plus rep range on here. Just getting a nice pump, keeping tension on. You can see I'm not locking out at the top. Again, I've got a suicide grip on there with the palms open because I feel that a lot more in the chest. Now, a lot of the time I would probably, if I was doing a superset with a pec fly machine, would be to do push-ups. This is kind of similar, I guess, kind of weight-wise as well, but I just fancied using the flat bench. I haven't done sort of flat bench in a while, really, and I just fancied having a little blast on there. I think I got just over 20 reps or so on there. Now, with the superset, I did 3 sets on that. Only like a minute rest in between, just going back and forth and getting a sick pump to finish the chest off. Then we moved on to triceps. Now, this here is just one of like my go-to favorite triceps supersets, which you're going to see in a second. So using the EZ bar or a straight bar, going nice and heavy, so pretty much full stacking the weights there for anywhere between 8 and 12 reps. And you can see I've got a close grip. You can see, again, I'm not really gripping the bar as such if I can, trying to keep the palms open a little bit. There you can see the fingers are open in there, just because I feel like the connection in tricep is much, much more. Going close grip like this and pushing it down, like giving it a press rather than pulling it down, you're really just going to hit like the top of the tricep, like the bit that almost comes out the bottom of the rear delt, and that big chunk there, you're going to hit that there. So going on here, as you can see, fail on that last rep, between 8 and 12 reps on there, and then jumping straight on to a cable pull down. Now I've gone much, much lighter on this. You can see the weight stack going up there because the triceps are already fatigued. Now what I'm doing here is just hitting it ever so slightly differently, whereas on the EZ bar 1 that we've just done 8 to 12 reps on, it was a real close grip. This is trying to keep it wide the whole time. So I'm constantly pulling the rope apart, even at the top of the rep, because when you pull the rope apart, your triceps are going to engage straight away. So as they're doing the movement, they're engaged as well. So I'm just trying to create as much stimulus as I can in the triceps. You can see I can't even fully lengthen them out there because they're getting so fatigued. So for this superset, it was somewhere between 12 and 15 reps on this exercise. And I did 4 working sets of that superset. And then went into the changing rooms, had a little look. This is how we're currently looking. Just a little post-workout flex. And just for stats, if anybody is wondering, I am 5'9", and here I am weighing between 99 and 100 kilos. I weighed myself fasted this morning when I made this video, and I was 99.6. So there we have it. So, session done and dusted, chest, triceps, boshed, and I'm in with Gemma now for a massage, which is very much needed. First, you can see me waving this fork around, getting a meal in. Forgot to bring one with me, so GSN to the rescue. This is the one that you need. Link to get discount is in the description below, so get yourself some of these. Honestly, these are absolutely wicked to just chuck in a microwave when you need an emergency, like I need one today. So here is Remedies. This is Gemma's room, very chill. This is at RTFIT. One of the reasons to come here, but the other reason to come here is because Gemma is amazing at what she does.
Thank you. So we're working on the muscle now because we've done so much lymphatic drainage to flush out all those toxins and fluid and water retention and everything that we've been holding on to through prep. And we've been neglecting the muscles because you've been wanting them to show. We're now working on recovery, preparing them to rebuild, increasing the muscles' flexibility, your range of motion, which is going to help with all aspects of your training, increase your recovery time. Sorry, is that tight?
Yeah, it feels good.
See, we've left it for so long that it's needed, because obviously you're building up muscle tension all this time you've been training, well, very regularly, and that's now just sitting stagnant in the muscle. So we want to flush out all of these old toxins, all of this built up lactic acid that you've got in there, bring fresh blood and fresh oxygenated blood into the muscles to help them recover, so that we can grow them even bigger.
Yes.
For the next one.
Perfect. See, people, that is why you need this. Do not neglect your recovery.
Bye.
Oh, I can tell you right now, that was needed. So, yeah, if you heard Gemma there, she was saying she's actually looking forward to getting stuck into the muscle because weeks prior leading up to competing, yeah, don't want to do anything too strenuous on the muscle, too taxing and like break any tissue down or damage it too much, just from information purposes really. And you don't want to just, yeah, you're quite delicate at that point, so you don't want to do anything too strenuous and taxing on the muscle. So he was doing like more lymphatic drainage work, which is just quite soft and releasing toxins, etc. So yeah, it was nice for her to get stuck back into the muscle. But yeah, it's so important, recovery side of things. The amount that people train and then don't do anything like that, don't get any massage, don't get chiropractic work, don't do any stretching, anything, like do something at least. Like I see Gemma once a week, have done for the past year. Before I was here, you know, saw all the people and stuff, but yeah, she's amazing at what she does. So if you're ever at RT, hit up Gemma at Remedies. I'll put her Instagram in the description. Anyways, thank you, Gemma, if you're watching this. So yeah, don't neglect your recovery, people. Time to go home, eat. That little GSM meal was just a snack, and go home now, have a proper meal, and then feed the dogs, walk the dogs, and got some plan amendments to do from some clients this evening. So crack on with that, and yeah, what an amazing day. Yo, so back home, and since I've been back home, it's a bit later in the evening now. It's like 7 o'clock. So I got home at about 4:30ish. Fed the dogs, then I got me some food, proper post-workout meal, you guessed it, chicken and rice. So boshed that down, and then took the dogs to the park, gave them a really nice walk, and the weather is absolutely beautiful. So stunning walk this evening, and now I'm sitting down to finish off the last little bits of work for today. So yeah, clients have been checking in Sunday, Monday, today, some tomorrow as well. So just going through some plan amendments that need doing. Recently had a client that's had a bit of a shoulder injury, so I've been working around that. And for the past few weeks, they've been having acupuncture and sort of physical therapy on it and rehab. So what we've done is we actually took out training shoulders altogether, but we still wanted to keep things moving around it, so it's not just like completely fully rested. I actually don't believe in that. I feel like if you've got an injury, you should kind of rest that muscle but work everything around it so you're still getting blood flow to the area, because I feel like that promotes recovery. So yeah, we just kind of tweak things around with the training, but now we're in a position to actually fully put back in shoulders. Nothing crazy, just gonna do a lot of isolated stuff first, and no crazy heavy lifts, just some cable lateral work, cable anterior and posterior delts. Yeah, just putting those in so it's not like way too strenuous, and just getting the body used to those movements again. So reprogramming that in. Got some people going on some holiday soon, so they're getting shredded. So just doing all the exciting stuff like lowering the calories in all the right places, which I'm sure they're not going to find fun. So yeah, getting all that programmed in. I had a few people sign up today for my Shredding 8. If you don't know already, get to know, head over to my website. The link is in the description. You can go check out my Shredding 8 plan. It is a full training split for 8 weeks, hence the name Shredding 8, and macro and calorie meal plan, all specific to the individual to get absolutely peeled. Just strip as much body fat off as possible whilst maintaining as much muscle mass as possible at 8 weeks. Granted, if you was going to do like a proper cut, you'd want it over a longer extended period of time, but it's great for something if you're like, right, I just want to get stuck into this, blast it for a holiday, sort of get in, get the job done and get out kind of thing. So yeah, so some people have signed up to that, so I'm just making sure they're all loaded in and ready to go as well. So super exciting stuff. I will also show you, got delivery from Love Life today, and I'll also show you the protein that I use as well. So I use a vegan protein. I've bounced around with a few different companies. I did use, if you've heard of Arbonne, I used their vegan protein for a good few years. But I like trying other stuff. I wanted to try different flavors, see what else is out there. So I'll show you. So delivery I got today, got some more of the Ultimate Electrolytes, raspberry flavor. So I have them every morning. Got some more krill oil, I have 2 of these a day. And I've got some Multispore Plus. This is an excellent supplement for gut health and good bacteria, and helps prevent any bloating or anything like that. More reds, more greens. If you saw in the last YouTube video, you see the supplements I take every morning, and these are all part of that. Got loads of creatine, so I didn't need any more of that. These are just ones I needed topping up on. And also got some more vitamin D3 and K2 as well. Now, I'm actually currently sat in the kitchen right now doing my work. We do have a office upstairs, but in the evenings, I do actually like to sit here and do my work. So I've got the back door open, got the dogs in and out of the garden, and yeah, it's just nice to have that through flow of the house. So I'm actually just sat at the kitchen table. It's quite nice in here. You can hear the birds outside. It's a beautiful day. Got the back doors open. Like I say, the dogs are just sort of in and out. So this is my like chilled working environment, if you like. And then when super crazy busy, office upstairs. But I'll just show you quickly into a little insight to the Shredding 8 and what you get. This is a little insight to the Shredding 8 plan. I'm not sure how well you can see it because it's obviously recording off a computer screen. This person is starting their plan tomorrow. They bought it today. I want to get stuck in. So it's got a step count in here, water intake, supplements on what to take. And if you click on them, I was literally just talking about these Multispore Plus. There's a little link there where you can purchase them as well. Creatine, essential aminos, electrolytes, all the good stuff that's going to aid in that. And then the meal plan is all laid out here, specifically calorie and macroed up for the individual with all different proteins, carbs, and fat sources and options. And then the training itself. So it's all split down there. There's notes on how to perform like different supersets, on how you want the working set to be, etc. So you've got chest, back, it's all split into muscle groups, some ab work in there as well. So yeah, Shredding 8 plan, it's a sick plan, it's awesome. If you do want to check it out, then you can simply go over to my website and go on online coaching. Hello. And then if you go on coaching packages here, obviously you can see me just recorded in the reflection. So you've got my one-to-one online coaching. If you click on that, it'll take you to it. 12-week blueprint, that's another thing that I offer. And then Shredding 8 is just there as well. So if you click on the Shredding 8, it's got all the information there of what it includes, how it works, and how to get signed up, ready to go. That's it from me in this video. Again, I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Again, not a great deal happened in this video either, like the last one. It was just training and eating, and this one was just training and a massage, basically. But really, really good session today at RT. Excellent session. Like I said in the voiceover, I just fancied... yeah, I just fancied using machines to start with. I went on that plate-loaded pec fly, which I absolutely love. Thank you, Minnie. Went on that plate loaded pec fly, which I absolutely love, just to get the chest really fired up, get some blood in there and get it full. And then because I was training on my own today, I liked using the plate loaded incline press, just for the sake of sort of getting in that machine, not chucking dumbbells up and things like that. And I can just get really good control on it. It felt really good. So yeah, there was quite a few, there's like, what did I do? 3 flies and 3 pressing movements with that super set at the end, a little bit of triceps. But yeah, it's a really, really good session. So hopefully going to be feeling that tomorrow. I've got 2 more meals to eat. I'm probably going to have a chicken and sweet potato fries meal, because I do like sweet potato fries with some ketchup, of course. And then my last meal, I'm probably going to have a cream of rice meal. Oh yeah, so I'll show you the protein. So I will show you the protein that I have now. This is the protein that I use. It is from Ghost. It's a vegan protein, because my body does not tolerate dairy very well, and I don't think most people's do really, but they still pile in whey protein like there's no tomorrow. So this is what I have in my cream of rice. It's a chocolate cereal milk. It's actually really, really good. And nutritional facts are great. Yeah, you got 6 grams of carbs, but there's no sugar in there, which is decent. And a scoop is 20 grams of protein. So I do chuck a couple of scoops in there. But the great thing about this is it doesn't have any soy in it. Now that was a big winner for me, because loads of vegan proteins are packed full of soy, which is disgusting and you don't want it. But this is decent. I have no endorsement with Ghost. I'm not a partner with Ghost or anything like that, but I recommend it. Anyways, guys, as always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Just going to sign off with the dogs saying bye. You going to say bye? You wrestling? This is pretty much what they do all day. For those of you who are Frenchies, you will know who's going to win. Bye.